that good stuff that you great folks do. We certainly do appreciate it. We are ready to go. The Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars rolling trackside. We're ready to go. We'll give you the starting lineup as they come by for white. Austin Smith going from the pole in the 31. Outside will be O.J. White, one of the heat winners tonight in the 94. Anthony St. Mary Jr. in the 111J, along with the 60 of Francis White. Row 3, 11J, Justin Burns. 11A of points leader Joe Orbis. Row 4, Tony Frezzo in the 22. Last week's winner, Jock Simons in the 9. Row 5, 52J, Justin McIntyre. 52, Robert Flint. Chuck Monica on the 100. 21, Corey Valand. Final row, Timothy Greenfield in the 73T. Set for green, 15 laps is the distance. Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars ready to go. Mike Leclerc will look him over. 13 cars ready to do battle, 15 laps the distance. Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars are green. Everybody makes a clean leaf through turns 1 and 2, and it's going to be O.J. White picking up the lead. Austin Smith there for second as Joe Orbis looking to get back to victory lane. It has been since opening day, May the 6th, since he's won a race here. 4 second-place finishes since then. He is tired of finishing second. He wants to get the win as we complete lap number 1. It is the 94 of O.J. White in control. 31. Austin Smith right there in spot number 2 as they work the back straightaway and down into turn number 3 and 4. Orbis right there on the back doorstep. Jock Simons right there with him to try to challenge as well as they come back across the line, this time by O.J. White, well in control. Here comes Orbis looking for second. Jock Simons puts the hammer down. He's looking for the number 3 position as well into turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. O.J. White enjoying a comfortable 3-car length advantage, but Joe Orbis has gotten around the 31 of Austin Smith, and Orbis is looking for the leader right now. Smith's still there for third. Simons is fourth. Francis White now up into the top 5 as they work it back down to the line at lap number 3. O.J. White continues to show the way, but Joe Orbis looking really stout here as we watch the battle between the 9 of Jock Simons, 31 of Austin Smith, Tony Frezzo in the 22, and Francis White in the 60, all knotted up together. In the meantime, Joe Orbis sees daylight, slides by O.J. White to pick up the lead, and we got a new leader at lap 4. It is Joe Orbis picking up the top spot as they work into turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. O.J. White back to second. Jock Simons now putting some pressure on the 94 of White for position number 2. As Simons rides in third. Oh, and White spins. Simons almost gets collected, and he actually does. Simons goes around. Somebody dropped a whole bunch of fluid over there in turn number 3 and 4. It looked to me like there was some fluid over there that somebody might have gotten into, but we'll check on that.
Yeah.
He's leaking something. Look at the black line.
Checking. We'll check. We have the ability of replay up here. And O.J. White problems here in the front stretch as we look up here on Dirt Track Digest at the replay. Looks like something in the rear end of O.J. White's car just got away from him. Not sure what happened. Jock Simons was able to get by once, but not again. And Anthony St. Mary Jr. spun to avoid him. Francis White had to go through the Watkins Glen chicane over there in turn number 4 to get through those drivers, but he was able to get through cleanly with no problem. So something in the rear end has gone away on the 94. Jack Simons, he's got problems as well. He is getting pushed back to pit road. So this will leave Joe Orbis and Tony Frezzo up in the top 2 spots.
Frezzo's got this one.
Yeah.
More likely.
So report in the pit area is O.J. White does have something broken on the left rear of that ride. Once again, next week we'll be right back here at the Can-Am Speedway. Full program, 5 divisions on tap, as we check out next week's schedule to finish out the month of July. Will be the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modifieds, Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman, Donath Motor Works Limited Sportsman, Panther Framework 602 Crate Sprint Cars, and the Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thunder Cars. The Fabco Dirt Car Pro Stocks have the night off. They will return on August the 12th and then come back on the 26th for a full show there.
Good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That'll be these goddamn jalopies. Screw it up every time. Every time.
So, driver is pulling away. And we will be set to go back under the green flag momentarily. Four laps are complete, 11 to go. Joe Orvis is the race leader. He'll come back to green. Since his win on May the 6th, opening day, 4 second place finishes for Joe Orvis. Tony Frezzo, he's got 2 wins this year. Off the turn, we're back to green. And hard into the wall down here in the front straightaway. The 31 of Austin Smith gets into the fence. Yellow lights are back on.
Right into the wall. He went.
And Austin is out of the race car. Frustrated, obviously, but glad to see he's all right. It was when we were coming back to green here as we take a look at it on our replay. It looks like he got some help from the 11 of Justin Burns down the front straightaway. Austin was having a really good run, though, running in third. So good to see Austin walking away. That was a tough hit over there, right here on the front straightaway, but just good to see he's walking away. He had a great night going, and hopefully he can get it back together and come back next week strong as ever. Austin, best finish of third this year on June the 10th, his best run of the season. One of his 4 top 10 finishes on the year. His only top 5 of the year was that third place finish, but did have a 6th place finish a couple of weeks ago. One of his best finishes in the last few weeks. But obviously, this one was none of his doing. Those of you watching on Dirt Track Digest can see the damage on the race car. That was just a vicious hit there. Anytime you hit driver's side against the wall, it always kind of spooks you a little bit. Couldn't imagine what that's like inside the race car either, but the end result, the car was built good and strong and safe, and Austin's able to walk away, and we'll hopefully see him back in a week before we come back and go at it one more time. Only a few more weeks left in the 2022 racing season here at Can-Am. It's been one of them seasons that's just kind of flown by. We've only had a couple of interruptions by Mother Nature. So it's been a really good year here at Can-Am, and we'll get this field back underway in just a moment. We mentioned the consistency this year. Joe Orvis, our current point leader in this class out of Watertown, win on May the 6th. From that point forward, May 13th, May 20th, June 10th, 2nd, and 2nd. Third on June 17th, his 4th runner-up finish during the PAB Shootout Week on June 29th. Back-to-back third-place finishes on July 8th and July 15th. And now he's got Tony Frezzo to deal with to his outside on the restart. Tony has had a really good year. Won 9 times last year en route to the track championship. This year, a little bit of struggles to start the season, but has rebounded rather nicely. 2 wins in the last 4 races. 4th place effort last week, July 15th. Finally got this new car figured out and have been rolling along really good here in 2022. So there is some fluid that was laid down by the 31 of Austin Smith that they want to get the drivers to run through here really quick. Those of you still hanging around here tonight, we certainly do appreciate you joining us, and look forward to having everybody back next week. 5 divisions on the card next Friday night. Full program starting at 7 o'clock. Once again, if you're looking to take in some more action here at Can-Am tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock start time, you can see some of the future stars on the kart track just behind us as our season continues on here at Can-Am. I'll be over at the Brockville Speedway tomorrow night, calling the action over there. Full program in all classes. Fulton Speedway. Paul will be back over there, calling the action. So they really want the drivers to get that worked in there, and they do just that.
Single file.
Justin McIntyre back there, spot number 3. He's put together kind of a good season here at Can-Am. He's 3 top 5 finishes, and 7 top 10 finishes in his 8 starts this year. The only problem he had was on June 29th during the PAB shootout weekend when he was here. Had some problems in the feature. But other than that, it's been a good year. Running in 3rd right now. Pair of 4th place finishes is his best effort on the year, May 20th and June the 10th. Looking to improve on that, but behind him, Francis White finished 2nd last week. Before that, Francis White's best finish of the season, before his 4th place finish July the 8th, was 10th. That came back June 17th, so Francis White stepping up his season here at Can-Am. Does have a couple of wins at Mohawk on off nights from here. Is looking to get to victory lane here in 2022. He's got a good enough race car to do it, but he's got to get up and challenge Joe Orbis and Tony Frezzo for the lead. We're back to green. Frezzo up top, Orbis down low. Give the lead to Joe Orbis down the back straightaway as he pulls out by about a car length or so. Francis White looking to go to the number 3 spot, and he does just that. Gets around the 52 of Justin McIntyre. In the meantime, good battle for the lead. Coming off the turn, back down to the line. Joe Orbis holds the top spot. And back behind the top 5, Anthony St. Mary Jr. again got all crossed up. Was able to hold on to that race car, but he saves it. Holding on to spot number 6 right now as the top 6 drivers have pulled away from Timothy Greenfield and Justin Burns. Robert Flint continues to complete the field in 8th. In the meantime, Joe Orbis trying to hold off Tony Frezzo, and now Francis White getting into the mix here as they come back down to the stripe with lap 6 up on the board, 9 to go. 9 laps left to go. Joe Orbis trying to take his 2nd win of the season and 1st win since opening day, May the 6th. Down the back chute, Tony Frezzo, really not much he can do about it. He's trying to run down the race leader, but Francis White is trying to pull in on the back bumper of Frezzo now. Into turn number 3 and 4, Frezzo has 2nd. Francis White right there in his tire tracks, though, as he come back to the stripe this time by. 7 down, 1 lap shy of the halfway point. Behind them, good battle going on for position number 4. As Justin McIntyre has the 4 spot. Corey Valad trying to take it away. Anthony St. Mary, that car is the most evil handling race car I've seen here tonight, but he's able to hold onto it somehow, some way, as he continues to ride back there in 6th with Justin Burns in 7th. 8th is Greenfield, 9th is Robert Flint. As they flash by the stripe, 8 down, 7 to go. Joe Orbis looking to end a long dry spell here at Can-Am. Been over 2 months since he's been to victory lane, but he's been very close since. Into turn number 3 and 4, back down to the line. 9 laps will be complete, 6 more to go, and Joe Orbis is in control. Tony Frezzo, Francis White, that's your top 3 right now. Good battle going on here between McIntyre and Valad as they dice it up for 4th and 5th. McIntyre has had that 4th spot for the entire race. Corey Valad trying to take it away from him, though, as they hit the back straightaway. Valad down low. McIntyre up high as they hit turn number 3 and 4. Vlad trying to take it back into turn number 3. Can't quite do it that time, though. As they make their way down the front straightaway, we've got 5 laps left to go. 5 more remain. Still Joe Orvis well in command. 4-car length lead over Tony Frezzo as they hit the back straightaway. The battle for 4th has tapered off as McIntyre has gotten away from Vlad for the moment. In the meantime, Joe Orvis back across the stripe. 4 to go this time by Tony Frezzo. Francis White, his bid for the lead is kind of backed off just a little bit. He's lost some ground to the top 2 drivers right now as they hit the back straightaway with just 3.5 laps left to go here at Can-Am, and Joe Orvis trying to put home his second feature win of the season. The Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars, but Tony Frezzo might have something to say about it before the end. 3 to go this time by. Orvis out of Watertown, holding the lead. He's finished 3rd the last 2 weeks here at Can-Am. Tony Frezzo, he's won twice in the last month here. After a rocky start, he has rebounded nicely this year, but he's got to catch Joe Orvis with 2 laps left to go. The man out of Watertown, the current point leader, has finished no worse than 3rd all season as he makes his way down the back straightaway into turn number 3. He'll see the white flag this time by. 1 more trip around the Can-Am Speedway for Joe Orvis as he brings it off the turn. White flag in the air for Joe Orvis. It has been a solid, consistent season for the man out of Watertown. He has not won since May the 6th of this year. That was opening day. Into turn number 3 and 4. Finally, after 4 second-place finishes, Joe Orvis back in victory lane in the Thundercars at Can-Am. Tony Frezzo 2nd, Francis White 3rd. Battle on for the number 4 spot between McIntyre and Vlad as a drag race to the line. Corey Vlad will get 4th. Justin McIntyre will cross in 5th.